Is this facts or fiction, myth or fact? They say that seeing is believing, but I'm fully aware that very often you see things, but seeing things does not allow you to understand the tools, processes, and the system.
When you become an influencer, it gives you the edge that separates you from the competition. The GIP Initiative, the Global Influencers Partners Program, is designed to expose you to over 5 billion potential consumers across the world. When you are a rising star in business and you need visibility, reach, impact, client conversion, and cash flow optimization, positioning yourself to become a global influencer may be the ideal tool that you need in your arsenal to win in business. I encourage you to join the GIP Initiative and position your business to build confidence, trust, and credibility and cash flow optimize the fastest.
Many of you would agree that you are familiar with many wealthy people in the world. You know those wealthy people. You see those wealthy people. Perhaps you know the type of business that they're actually involved with. But would you say that seeing those individuals allows you to understand the step-by-step processes that they are using to build wealth? If not, why not? And if seeing is truly believing, it should enable you to have this body of knowledge. Well, today I want to do a deep dive into the concept. And perhaps at the end of this program, you will really tell me if seeing is believing and which site you should really honor. The question is asked, what is the fastest way, the number one way to build wealth? And what I want to say to you is that the number one way to build wealth fast is to master a healthy, wealthy state of mind. In my last broadcast, I explained exactly what is a healthy, wealthy state of mind. So I want to encourage you to go back and find the last lesson and listen to it, to put yourself in that position of strength, to not only learn what it takes to have a healthy, wealthy state of mind, but to also put yourself in that position of strength to master what we are calling a healthy, wealthy state of mind. Now, let's get into this concept. You see, for years, we have been hearing the story that seeing is believing, but seeing is not knowing. All right. Seeing is not knowing. And let me give an example. There's what we call the eyesight, things that you're seeing with your eyes. And then there is mindsight. And those are two completely different states of awareness. Very often you see things, you see wealthy people, but seeing wealthy people doesn't put you in a frame of mind, in that position of strength where you have a healthy, wealthy state of mind. And let me explain this. Mindsight really helps you to understand tools. You know it by mind, what tools needs to be deployed to position yourself to build wealth. Eyesight, in all cases, doesn't help you to have the clarity of mindsight. The tools that you may understand from a mindset perspective in the context of wealth creation is debt instruments and how debt instrument works, equity instrument and how equity instrument works, credit financing and how credit financing works. All of this is instruments. But seeing these things and knowing about these things doesn't really mean that you understand this in the context of wealth creation. And my role here is to really shift your awareness and put you in that place where you can start to think better. You can start to position yourself in a much more strategic way to build wealth. So let's talk about this. You see, when you focus on the mindset is the data, is the analytics. All right. Mindset is the analytics. Mindset allows you to analyze the information that is before you to come up with a conclusion of what is tools. So mindset gives you tools. Mindset gives you processes, and mindset gives you system. Why? Because mindset is focused on the analytics. You go deep into research, you go deep into the analytics. So at the end of the day, you have seen the individual build a house. You've seen the individual start a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, but you're not only dependent on the eyesight, you're dependent on the mindsight, the data analytics. So you have a clear mental picture of the processes that they're using, of the tools that they're using, of the systems that they're compliant to. Now, when you focus on this is literally what's going to set you up to be successful in your wealth building journey. You see, eyesight may see wealth and and yet not know how to reproduce the process. Eyesight may see wealth, but not know how to repeat the process. Mindsight is different. Mindsight knows exactly how to reverse engineer the process because mindsight is data analytics. You're analyzing the realities that are in front of you. So you now know the tools, the processes, the systems that you need to deploy to position yourself to achieve a predictable outcome. I want to talk a little bit about data analytics. And I really want you to begin to understand how to master data analytics in the context of wealth creation. What is data analytics? It begins with your ability to collect information on wealth building system. The data analytics allows you to know this. All right, and I repeat it. It begins with your ability to collect information, to collect the data on wealth building systems. Do you know this? Do you understand what it takes to collect this type of data and leverage it to your advantage? All right, data analytics. Again, I'm going to ask the question again. What is data analytics? It begins with your ability to assess accuracy in data relating to wealth creation. So the data analytics is allowing you not only to identify the best possibilities to position yourself to build wealth, it is helping you to identify risks associated with your wealth building journey. Data. You may have the data, but if you don't analyze the data, which is mindsight, you don't understand risk. And if you don't understand risk, instead of positioning yourself to build wealth, you may be digging a hole much deeper where you don't want to be going. So the analytics is your ability to accurately assess the data that is in front of you, to understand the strengths and weaknesses, the opportunities and threats that lies with that data that you have just collected. Analytics. Eyesight may not help you to understand all of this. Eyesight may help you to make an emotional decision, and that's not what you want. Mindsight is the analytics. The second thing, the third concept about data, what is wealth creation? What is data research in the context of wealth creation? What is data analytics in the context of wealth creation? Well, you know that. What is wealth creation? It begins now with your ability to identify the right tools, to identify the right processes, and to identify the right systems to build wealth. The reason many of you are going to struggle in your wealth building journey is because you haven't done the analytics that allows you to identify the best tools, the best processes, and the best system to deploy to build wealth. And let me give a quick example here. Is debt better than equity in your journey to start a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand? What is your data saying to you? You see, debt is subject to monthly principal and interest. All right. So whether or not that business generates a profit, you have an obligation to pay principal and interest back to your lenders. Equity, on the other hand, when you know what you're doing, you can set up an equity payment portfolio where you don't have monthly debt obligation. You may have annual debt obligation. And if you negotiate well, perhaps that can be shifted down even further. So you're smart, all right? You're clever people. Which are the better instruments? The data analytics, the ability to do the analytics is what enables you to make better, smarter, wiser decisions on your wealth building. In conclusion, I want to say this. I want you to ask yourself how to master data analytics in the context of wealth creation. And you deserve this. The wealthy people do this all the time, and that's why they're safe in their zone. They have the data, they have the information. You deserve to have this type of information and move beyond just dreams and hopes and aspiration. You need this type of information that you need to apply. So how to master data analytics in the context of wealth creation? Well, one, you need to put yourself in a position of strength to be market oriented. All right. You need to constantly keep collecting information and up leveling information to your advantage. You want to be market sensitive. And to be market sensitive means that you're taking the time to understand people, their needs, their dreams and hopes and aspirations, and ensuring that you're in a position of strength to not only satisfy, but possibly exceed their expectations. You're market sensitive. Whether you're investing in real estate, I mean, the real estate that you're going to be building is not for you. You're building a real estate to create real estate investment portfolio because you want the ideal client to feel happy and comfortable and at home when they're in your comfort zone. And then you want to be market responsive. Market responsive perspective means that you have collected the information, you've analyzed the information, and based on the analysis, you're now taking action, you're responding to the market needs. But you see, many persons respond to market needs out of speculation. If you're not collecting the information, which we call data collection, data research, if you're not analyzing the information, which we call data analytics, how are you responding to market as you set yourself up to build wealth? So whether you start in a 6, 7, or 9-figure brand, or you want to identify investment portfolios, how are you responding to market without the data? So let me emphasize this again. The number one way to build wealth is to invest in having a healthy, wealthy state of mind. And remember, a healthy, wealthy state of mind stands on the shoulders of data research and data collection, data analytics, data application, and data mitigation. Now, if you don't know how to do all of this, and you need a mentor, a coach, a sponsor, a supportive community that can help you on this journey, I encourage you to reach out to us. Be blessed, and see you in the next broadcast.
Pitch Deck 101 LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At Pitch Deck 101 LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let Pitch Deck 101 LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.